Hola, hola, hola. I am live. So, hey y'all, it's Malika K. Courtney. I am the founder of XXP, which stands for Sanctuary Experience. Normally, I just go live through my phone, but today I was just wrapping up the podcast, so I figured I'd just go through here and say, hey, how is your Tuesday? I am aware that most folks over here are just coming to know me, so I figured I'd share a little bit of my story and then invite you to follow this channel if you feel connected and would like to do so. So, short story is I am pretty simple. I'm an open book. And when asked who I am, my normal response is love. And I'll share a story because I like story time around here. So, what happened was when I was younger, I had challenges like many people. And they were not just bullies on the playground. It was not just, oh my God, what a weird type of stuff. No, y'all. I grew up in the hood, Southside Chicago, AY100s in the house. And that afforded me some clarity, the clarity that only pressure and true pressure provides, to the tune of there's nothing like waking up and looking out your window and realizing that someone is in the car dead, that you loved. There's nothing like seeing police officers yoke up again people that you love and having them disappear for hours and praying and begging God that they remain among us. There's nothing like coming face to face with some stress and family members and feeling like, okay, I could hate you for the rest of my life and you could disappear and I wouldn't care. And having to adjust those types of emotions and stress, not to mention the gunshots and the crazy. And I share all of that quick click of crazy with you to help you understand. And for those who can understand and relate, your beginnings don't always have to be your endings. And I can say that, yeah, I had some rough and tumble, colorful beginnings. And same time, how about this? I know what it is to love. I know what it is to recognize beauty. I know what it is to love my fellow man and understand humanity and have people of all color in my house at my table. And I understood that again in my childhood. So draw that picture. It is a beautiful picture. It is that yin and yang of contrast, that stress and that pressure that creates diamonds, and at the same time the love that is the glue that holds life and mind together. Because I can say, and I will say God, I will say sovereign divine God has been a constant presence in my life. And if not for God, when I found myself in those situations, having to kind of understand them or process them and decide on whether I was staying in my mind or leaving it behind, God, I would say, but God. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of other things. Today on the podcast, I touched on some of those emotions, not necessarily with bringing up those stories that support them, but some of the emotions that we feel and been feeling, right? I know I'm not the only person looking around at what's happening in the United States, at folks being harassed and tortured and misused and abused simply because of the color of their skin. I know I'm not the only one seeing it. I know I'm not the only one who sees the all day negative news and the never any good news. You know what I mean? I know that I'm not alone in it, and I hope you know that you're not alone in it. Yeah, we can have those moments of pressure and distraction and sadness and pain, and we can still choose the love that I mentioned earlier. We can still choose to see the love. Yes, I live what I live. Yes, I saw what I saw. Yes, I have been spat on. Yes, I have been called nigger with the hard ER. Yes, I have been told I own you. Yes, I have been cornered off in the bathroom with a police officer pointing a gun at me because he did not like the color of my skin. Yes, yes. And still, by the sovereign divine grace of God and some true methods that I created to stay connected, to stay present, to stay in the body, to stay in the mind, to stay active, to continue to love, to continue to love, to continue to love. You can do it. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Get them deep breaths in. Get them deep breaths in. Something I shared on the podcast today. Your holy silence. It is so good. It's so good to gift yourself some silence. To sit with you, not the phone, not the TV, not the ringing, not the dog, not the kids, not the husband, not the wife, not the boyfriend, not the girlfriend, not the boss, not the people, and just be with yourself and enjoy some true silence. My headphones are slipping a bit, so I put them on very comfortably. So I encourage you to get you some silence, to take a moment for you. If that moment is 5 minutes, if that moment is 60 minutes, if that moment is a day or 2 or 3 or 2 weeks, get your moment. Get your moment. There's other tips that I put in the episode, so go ahead and go find the last one. It is SXP MetaMorphosis 365. That is my podcast. It is a growth podcast. Go and binge it, because I can tell you of a truth. I have shared over a year's worth of value to help people just like you and me grow and choose growth and choose to stay in the game and choose not to sit the sideline or look away, but to participate in this everyday life, to participate in this awareness, because that's what I had to do. I had to remain aware. I had decisions to make at a young age. Are you going to continue to love, or are you, like many, going to check out and choose hatred or choose pettiness or choose to not grow and move forward and achieve mastery? I'm about that mastery, baby. And had I chose differently, I could definitely say if I chose to hate, I would not know half the wonderful people that I know and have gotten to love and be loved by. If I chose prejudice, I would not have learned many of the wonderful lessons that I have learned from folks that don't look like me. Now, yeah, I've learned from many who do. And I bless God, and I'm very grateful for those teachers. And same time, I understand sovereign, divine God created it all. There is value in it all. And the it I'm referring to is all of us and all of what was created for us. There's value. There's value. So do not make the mistake of discounting someone's value because your lion eyes told you there was no value. That's a lie. It's a lie. Do not make the mistake of thinking you are better than anybody or anybody is better than you. It's just not the case. Maybe they've become more educated. Maybe they're better positioned. Maybe they're better off financially or emotionally or spiritually. Okay, cool. That still don't make them better than you. Get that perspective up. So, I just popped on for a quick conversation. I really do like doing it from the phone because then I can see the comments and engage and have fun, blah, blah, blah. This is an invitation to connect. Yes, it is. If you would like to have a conversation and see if I am a coach you'd love to work with, to get to know me a bit better, to understand all of what's available when you work with me as a coach, whether it's through one-on-one coaching or group coaching or even the 2.5-hour strategy sessions, all options. And what could we possibly focus on that would be of interest? I would say that I tend to attract people who are looking for that breakthrough, folks who have gotten stuck off in a trauma, stuck off in a memory, and they can't shake it loose. And I work with them and teach them how to get loose and how to get free and how to heal. It's so important to heal those ghosts. Y'all, when I woke up and looked out the window and saw my friend in the car dead, yeah, that was a lot. I had to work through that. I did not work through it on my own. I believe in coaches having coaches. I believe in the counseling chair or couch, whichever one you're most comfortable on. I believe in the help. I believe in the guidance. And I may very well be your guide. When I'm asked, what do you do? It is so simple. It's so simple to answer that question. I love people back to life. Love people back to life. I do it in various ways, yes. Licensed coach, recording artist. I get them words in the water, spoken word, my bag. Okay. Constantly speaking life into people. And I have proven methods, them to-dos, them habits, proven methods to help you get from point A, that stress, that tension, that strife, that stuck place, that trauma, that feeling of ick, somebody that stabbed you in the back, all that yuck, to your Z, place of peace, a place of well-defined goals and steps to achieve them. Not just them sitting there looking at you and you looking at them like, you're pretty. I would love to experience you. How about it? How about right now? Wouldn't you love to look up in 3 months and be like, oh my God, I never thought I'd get it done. Write my first book, get that dream job, forgive yourself, forgive others, move on, release, lose that 500 pounds in the spirit. Yeah. And it feels good. It feels good to do the things you said you would do. How do I know? Because I've done them. It feels good. It feels good to think it, to speak it, and possess it. Don't you want that for you? Don't you want to be a person who keeps your word to yourself? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Years down the road, still ain't done. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Years down the road, it still ain't done. Okay. When you going to do it though? Sometimes it's simply a matter of having a method. Simply a matter of having a method, and I have many. Let's see which one works for you. Feel free to email me at lifeissanctuaryxp@gmail.com. That's lifeissanctuary, the letters X and P @gmail.com. If you know that just from this brief conversation, I'm your vibration, I'm your spirit animal, you want to play with me, and you grow so well when playing, yeah, connect. You can text Coach Me to 321-443-2495. Serious inquiries only on that. You text Coach Me to 321-443-2495. And yes, I work with adults. There are other entities that I work through where I will work with young adults and children, but this offer is for the adults. That means that you are 18 years old and older. Okay, I have had a wonderful Tuesday. I hope you have had a wonderful Tuesday as well. Do go follow my channel, Malika K. Courtney, YouTube. Do binge watch the podcast and the shorts and get that knowledge and build your skills and build your confidence and grow. Shock yourself that way. Do connect. Send me an email. Hey, I heard this. These are my thoughts about it. Or, hey, I heard this and I have questions. Can you help? If you'd like to come and spend 3 days in person with me, the second weekend of September, we have our second annual event. And that's going to be SXP for the women. That is only for women. We spend 3 beautiful, intense days working on you in group setting. We eat well, we have fun, there's sisterhood, there's community, there's healing, and there is fun. So, if you'd like to come play, you have the email and you have the cell. Now, if you'd like to come attend the event, you'll need to text SXP3day to that same number, 321 443 2495. You deserve a little good in your life. You deserve to laugh and to smile and to feel that happy down on the inside. Yeah. Okay. I am Malika K. Courtney. I've enjoyed sharing this with you. And I look forward to hearing you. How about it? Okay. Bye. Button pushing time.